to another episode of QUANversations with dope people. I'm with a dope brother, Adonis, Boogie Zoo, De La Rosa,
Yes,
De La
sir.
Bronx. What up, my guy?
What's going on? What's going on?
You already know, man. So look at you getting fresh. It look like you going somewhere. What's the deal with that?
Just new life, man. Just new life, and gotta stay fresh. Gotta keep it clean, and new adventures.
Well, what's new in particular, man? I see you in the TBL been getting busy. Y'all started with a little bit of a rough record, and now y'all running the league a little something with the comeback on the latter ends. So what's that lead to?
We've been taking the league by storm. We've been on a 4-game win streak, and I've been playing my nuts off, man. And it's been crazy, And again, I got the opportunity now to go pursue a bigger dream and play higher basketball and in another overseas country, and I decided to take the deal, and that would be me going to the Dominican Republic to play basketball. Professional basketball.
That's what's up. What's the name of that team, my brother?
The team that I would be attending to play for is Los Prados, out there based out of the capital of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic.
So that's close to home. That's the roots, ain't it?
Definitely. That's right back to the roots. Full circle.
That's what I'm talking about. And for you being from the Bronx, from the hard street of the Bronx, then making your way through Queens, as we spoke about previously, really traveling from college to college, working your way up through from Kent State to Illinois, to back here in the area playing professional. It must be crazy for you to be going back home.
It's been crazy, Again, this place is a place that I have love for, but I've never really lived there or wasn't raised there. I just have this love because I know this is where my parents are from. This is where my people are from, and going back there to play it means a lot to me. Being a kid from out here, being able to change other people's lives out there and touch other people in just any way, shape, or form. It's amazing for me.
That's what's up. So let me ask you, with you being the leader of your team, you being the center on the team, and now that you have this new opportunity, what happens to the Tri-State Admirals? Who gets to run the center for the team?
At the moment, right now, again, that's a coaching. But if I'm putting my 2 cents together, I think the Admirals are in great hands with my boy Inez running the 5. He's a dude that's been battling me day in and day out, and I can say that it's gotten me better. He's somebody that I've been sparring with. I was able to connect with him. He's a little older, and he was able to teach me some stuff, and there was a lot of stuff that we were able to teach each other. Again, iron sharpens iron, and he took in a lot, absorbed a lot. I was available and ready earlier than he was, and it was a no-brainer. I got off to a better start, and he backed me up the whole time, and I thank him for that. And now it's all time, and it's his time to put on and get what's coming for him, for sure, definitely.
That's what's up. So within that, obviously your numbers must have been something else. You must have had some good numbers in order to get that look that you needed.
Definitely.
What them stats was looking like this year?
I was averaging about a little bit over 20 points per game, and a double-double in rebounding figures, leading the TBL in many categories as far as assists, rebounding, offensive rebounding, defensive rebounding, and many more. And it was just an opportunity, definitely.
That's what it is. So, how does Victor Baez and Miguel, how do those guys feel about the progression, about you moving on?
They felt the progression was definitely seen. Again, they were evaluating me day by day, and from the moment I got in here, it was a rubric that was set, a standard that was set for me, and what I wanted to accomplish and what were my goals. We sat down, spoke about it, and if everything was to come to the right agreements, and it was the right situation for me to go or to stay, then that's what was going to happen. They felt like it was the right time for me to evolve, and I've evolved and progressed so much during my time here in the TBL that they said it was a no-brainer. It's time for me to spread my wings.
That's what's up. So another question for you is, with that step being taken, is another step closer to the NBA? Is that still your ultimate goal?
100%. I feel like I want to play the best level and the best brand of basketball that there is, and my goal will always be to make it to the NBA. And I'm gonna thrive and strive to get to where I want to go, and I feel like my blessing is God-given, and I'll be where I want to be, exactly where I want to be, as long as the timing is right and the work ethic is still there. And again, I'll be where I want to be for sure, and the NBA is definitely where I want to be.
Listen,
Back.
you're looking fresh out there, first of all. Let me say that.
Fresh, man. I'm trying to keep good, man.
And it looks like a progression. You cleaned up nice. You come a long way, especially when you come from the bottom. You come from the dirt.
Yeah.
So thank God for second chances. Am I correct?
Thank God for second chances, definitely.
Word. So let's talk about that journey in particular. The fact that you started in high school being a Bronx dude,
man,
and had to go all the way across
all the way
town.
to Queens, man, and then I worked my way to just get a scholarship to go play basketball at the college level, and I'm thinking, man, I'm going to St. John's, and I'm doing that, and you know, tough road there. I hit a stop. My coaching staff gets fired. Now I have to move around, and you know, it's tough, man. And I go out to North Dakota, where it's 100% the total opposite of New York City. It was slow. I go to this JUCO out there, and the JUCO provides me with a lot, man. Allows me to just change my living, change everything I'm about, and it was just great, you know. Being able to just lose 160 pounds there, and then being able to rekindle that love for basketball that I had, and play at the Division I level again, and went to Kent State, got a BA from there. And then I went and got my master's from the University of Illinois after that, and it's just been a long ride.
So you're not just a wild animal. You're an educated young man.
Of course.
I know they call you Boogie Zoo.
Of course.
But it seems to me like you had a lot of refinement along the way.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
What has the TBL done for your progression as a professional?
As a professional right now, it's definitely given me, on the business aspect, it's allowed me to understand money and time management. On the basketball court, it allowed me to explore my game, work on things that I wasn't able to work on in college or at other places. I was able to expand my game and understood who I was to better myself.
That's amazing. So making the decision to go pro and where you're going pro, is that a money decision or is that the best maneuver for your career right now?
I wouldn't say it's a money decision. I would say it's a decision that would allow my trajectory and my future to advance and trend in the right direction.
So you should have the right eyes on you out there to help you take that next step after that.
The next step after that, exactly.
You were a young man, you 25 years old, so you 100%. Got a lot of miles left in the tank.
100%, and you know, I'm out there trying to encourage those people and work as hard as I can for myself, and you know, just influence the people around me.
So what type of advice would you give to a person that's just starting out, and maybe that's 18, that's saying to themselves, should I skip college and try to go for the NBA bucks, or should I take a Boogie Zoo type path where I take my time to get to the promised land?
Being that we're in a new age and this new era, it would be a situation where they'll have to sit down with their families and understand what they're getting into. Again, if you're talking about an 18-year-old kid, this kid has never seen the amount of money that he's about to see as a professional basketball player. That's a fact. Giving that kid money at an early age and that kid's financially illiterate, it'll do him no good. Now, if he has a family behind him that's gonna pave the way for him and hold his hand while this is all going down, then he's in the right direction, and I think he should trend and go on and move forward and better his career, and then understand that school is something that you need as well to get by, so don't shy away from that, but also chase your dream.
And I love that you just spoke and touched on family, because I know your family is very much involved in your success. Anybody you want to shout out in particular in the family? Shout
out everybody. Shout out my whole family. It's you know, it's been a long ride, and everybody that knows me and I refer to as family and refer to me as family, shout out to them.
So family is not always blood. Family is whoever helps. It takes a village to raise a child,
100%.
Right? Well, you 7 feet, so they did a hell of a job.
100%.
And now you're going to the big time.
Not just your bloodline, it's the loyalty, you know, and it's bigger than that. The word family is just bigger than that.
Man,
definitely.
That's Boogie Zoo. This is QUANversations. Y'all stay up.